Welcome back. It is that time of morning when we check in on all your business news. And wow, a lot of people are paying very close attention to what's happening on the markets, of course, in the midst of what's happening with COVID-19. With that, we're going over to Kris McCusker standing by at the 680 Business Center. Kris, nice to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you too, Mel. I am fine. How are you?
Yeah, okay. I know we've been checking in with Mike Apple via his Skype home office with all of his tractors, but you are in station today, and I know we thank you for all that you do as well, because we know that you're shifting business, of course, at 680 with very limited staff that are there trying to bring the news. So thank you for that.
Thank you for saying that. Just so you know, Mike Apple is simply sleeping in today. There's nothing wrong. He's just taking a break.
As he should. Yeah, it's been a tough time for a lot of people. Yeah.
Yes. And a tough time for markets, as you just mentioned there. Now, keep in mind that North American markets are coming off a winning week for the Dow. It was actually the best week since the 1930s. Hard to believe. The S&P is looking at the worst month since 2008. We're talking about a drop of more than 20% and just a couple of days left in March. So we'll see how that plays out. Bay Street also higher last week. It was up by about 7%, down by almost 26% so far this year. And oil really continues to be a problem here. We've got ongoing pressure in the price for oil. It's flirting with an 18-year low this morning. And as far as the Canadian heavy crude is concerned, it has become so cheap that the cost of shipping it actually exceeds the value of the oil itself. Western Canadian Select closed on Friday at $5.06. That is the lowest level on record going back to 2008. And I'll point out that's actually cheaper than a pumpkin spice latte, which really kind of puts things in perspective here. Meantime, Amazon workers very concerned about their safety, so about 100 of them are considering a walkout today in New York. The employees allege that management has been unresponsive to safety concerns amid the coronavirus pandemic. So the workers at the plant in Staten Island want it closed for 2 weeks so it can be sanitized, and they want to be paid while this is happening. Amazon says it will start screening employees for elevated temperatures each day, starting at sites in Seattle and New York City. And we're also watching Instacart. This is another company where employees have expressed concern about their safety. They're asking for $5 an order in hazard pay or danger pay, and then some additional or extra hand sanitizer. Now, on the flip side, we're also hearing about another company that is stepping up in the fight against coronavirus. This time we're talking about Dyson. It is a UK-based company and maker of vacuums, I'm sure you are aware. It's received an order from the British government for 10,000 ventilators to help treat coronavirus patients. Dyson says it has designed and built an entirely new ventilator called the Covent. The device can be manufactured quickly and efficiently and at volume. Now, the company, this is also interesting, says it plans to donate about 5,000 units to the international effort to tackle this pandemic, Mel. So not only is Dyson helping the British kind of fight against COVID-19, but it's also helping the international effort.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for some time, seeing a lot of companies step up and changing with their innovation, seeing what they can do to help a lot of personal protective gear and equipment needed. So it's nice to see these big companies do it. All right, Kris, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay.
And take care of yourself. We'll see you again sometime soon.
Yeah, you too. Stay safe.
You got it.